And good morning, Savannah and the Low Country. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live from the center of the sports universe in front of the Sound Garden. That's, of course, Coach's Corner. And it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. As you see behind me, there's 9 75-inch TVs, but, I don't want to wake the boss man up and get that screen going. So he'll walk out here sooner or later. John Henderson, I appreciate he lets me do this. So I'm back in the Sound Garden. A little chilly this morning. I got a breeze coming down the center aisle here of the Sound Garden, but I'm glad to be here. Got a great lineup. A lot of unexpected things happened last night, and I've been up since 6 o'clock trying to arrange how I'm going to do the show today. But anyway, great lineup. Okay, we got, of course, at 9:15, we'll have Coach Curtis Reese talking about battleground football, youth football camps that he puts on. He started out in Savannah. He goes all over the place now. And at about 9:30, we're supposed to have our Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. Not going to happen because last night at Savannah Country, they didn't start playing until 9 o'clock. The game finished about 12 o'clock, okay? And once again, good morning, sir. Top of the morning. I didn't have the heart to wake you up there, sir. I didn't have the heart to wake you up. But anyway, John Henderson just came by, and he's putting on that big screen behind me. So anyway, the Athlete of the Week can't make it because today they're pushing the doubleheader, Calvary against Country Day. Go to prepsportsreport.com. You'll see a great article written by one of our co-hosts of another show here, Hot Grids Podcast, Travis Jadon. It went to 12 o'clock, 3-1 Cavalier win. Chad Garola was my Athlete of the Week for Savannah from Savannah Country Day. The game started at 11 o'clock. He has to be at Grayson Stadium at 9 o'clock for pregame, which he's over there now. So we'll catch up with Cade Garola, not Chad Garola. Cade Garola when he's available. But once again, got to thank him. And at 9:45, I don't know if you know this, we talk about high school sports. We talk about the youth sports. That's right. We're going to be talking to the 10 and under, or U10, Georgia Parks and Recreation State Basketball Champions. This team's done it twice, okay? Kegan Richards, about 9:45. And I got a great out the door. 3 videos out the door. But this, so I don't forget what's going on here, I got some great video of what's happening here in the Sound Garden tonight, what's happening here in the Sound Garden tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next week. So, I mean, if you don't know, we got the Legend of Tribute Festival here going on next Friday and Saturday. I got a good video for that. And there you go. Let me get out of the way so I can zoom in and you can see this beautiful screen. Imagine watching the Super Bowl here. I know it's a little past, but imagine watching the World Series. I don't know. John Henderson and the crew always likes to go to the TP Pavilion. Will they be able to take this upstairs to there? I don't know. There we go. We got the lineup. But here I'm going to zoom in. Let me adjust my camera. And you can see, okay, the 9 75-inch TVs that is playing behind me. Let me zoom it out so I can get myself in. I love technology. There we go. So you see what's going on there. Unbelievable screen. Once again, I got my head cut off. Zoom out a little. There we go. Gotta love this new device, this new camcorder. So you can see the coach. And by the way, yeah, I'm representing. There you go. I was part of the 2016 champion Savannah Bananas. I was the internet guy. But you know what? They got a younger guy who does a great job, and that's Biko Scala. So let me adjust my camera. So I'm rambling. So that's what's going on here today. We got 5 shows on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Of course, Rubbin' and Grubbin' every Wednesday night with Brandon, the Atlanta man, Baines, and, of course, the producer, Lawrence Bennett. They're up in Atlanta right now for the race. I think they're sitting on the 3rd turn, getting blown away. Vroom, okay, but Lawrence Bennett does a great job for the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Then yours truly, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on Saturday mornings. Then coming in April, the Herb Brothers. They had a little celebration here. I think it was Thursday, St. Patty's Day. The Herb Brothers, a little involved in St. Patrick's Day here in Savannah, Georgia. But they'll be on here for the 19th hole. Okay, we got the Henderson Cabin that's going to be on the stage. Okay, I mean, such a great set. It looks like the cabin from the Masters at Augusta. Okay, 4 straight days of talking golf. I mean, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, they'll invite the old ball coach back up there. I'm not a golfer. I'm a hacker. But I love talking golf. And then, of course, 2 podcasts. The Hot Grids Podcast, Travis Jadon, Spencer Maddox. Okay, they've been like to 110 shows already. They do a great job. And, of course, yours truly, with the Baseball Fanatic, has made it back for our 5th season. That's right, 5 seasons Kyle Lawson and I have been doing the Who's on First Base baseball podcast. So those are the shows. Let's get to the scoreboard right away. I got about 5 minutes here, and I got to get ready for my next guest. All right. Step 1, we take 3 steps in the door, then we're going to take 3 steps out the door at the end of the show. First step in the door, high school sports. Georgia High School is at it again. Okay, a little pressure put on by our state assembly. Okay, and I think it was the states or the Senate Bill 378 had a lot of implications with Georgia High School State Association, which is a private entity in itself. Okay, they put some clamps on them. We're going to go back. I love that screen behind me. Look at that. I love that screen behind me. Look at that going that strong. What does he got on the other side? Oh, and we got Mr. Sharp talking football over there. A lot of football news going on. Baker Mayfield wants to go. Oh, sorry. High school sports. Okay. So Georgia High School now wants to go back to 6 classifications because the Georgia Senate said, we got teams traveling too far and you're going to pay for those teams. So Georgia High School says, we can't pay for it. I think they figured out there was one during football, $450,000. They'd have to play the teams traveling. So they're going to go to 6 classifications, 2024. Okay, 2024-25 school year. Okay, so it's going to be 6 classifications. No school will travel more than 75 miles per hour. We'll have a lot of schools together, so we got to see what's happening with that. So Georgia High School State Association reclassification coming up in 2024, the school year 2024-25. All right, basketball playoffs. I wasn't here last weekend. I was at a family outing with my daughter in Orlando, Florida. We were in the Epcot Center. And what do I see? A guy walking down the street with a Savannah Bananas game on. This is a Savannah Bananas T-shirt on. I mean, it's unbelievable. No matter where you go, there's Savannah Bananas. All right? But we know that Woodville Tompkins made it to the state semifinals. Best season ever for the Wolverines. Beach made it to the state semifinals. Lost to Cross Creek, who took on Windsor Forest for the state title. And Cross Creek is back-to-back state champions. All right? Baseball and soccer rankings. Of course, we got to talk about baseball. Richmond Hill is now ranked 4th in 6A. Benedictine is ranked 4th in 4A. And in the private schools, Savannah Christian, number 6, 9-3. Savannah Country Day was 8-1. So those are the baseball. Don't forget in the 1A public, because we have private and public, Bryan County is number 10. Soccer, we got our teams to be ranked in soccer for the first time. The Country Day boys are number 1 in 1A private. Little windy back here. Okay. And the Savannah Arts Academy, girls, ranked number 9 in 3A. All right, college, Savannah State wasn't here last weekend, took it on the chin. Both men's and women's basketball programs made it to the NCAA Division II dance. The men won the SEAC. The ladies lost. You thought it would be the other way around. The ladies finished with a 27-3 overall record. The guys finished with a 15-4 record, the SEAC championship. They both played in the first round. Let me tell you this. Okay, Savannah State men played Nova Southeastern University out of Florida. I think it's in Melbourne. The team is 31-0. They haven't lost. Okay, and then the ladies played Union University, who was 28-3, who lost to Valdosta State in the South Regional Championship. So they had to play pretty good competition, but great. Coach Baker, Coach Broadnex did a great job over there. Baseball. Coach Hardy, been there forever also. They're 15-6 and over 1, but they're in first place. They're 9-1 in the SEAC. They lost Tuesday to USCB. Okay, that's an old typo. They didn't lose that again, but today they're in Atlanta, Morehouse College, 3 p.m. today. Tomorrow at 12 noon. Softball, new coach, came in 2 weeks before the season started. The Lady Tigers are 3-9, 1-5. They're at Albany State today and tomorrow. SCAD. What can I tell you about SCAD? Okay, SCAD is ranked in the NAIA. Okay, women's golf number 5, women's lacrosse number 7, women's tennis number 7, men's tennis number 25, men's golf number 12. You say the programs are pretty good over there. All right, today equestrian. If they had the SCAD B's equestrian team, if they had rankings, this team would blow it out of the water. I think they won like 5 tournaments in a row now. They're at the International Horse Show Association, University of Florida tournament all day, Gainesville, Florida. Women's tennis is at USC Sumter. They'll be playing. Women's tennis is at Bacon Park against USC Sumter. That starts at 12 o'clock. Other than that, we got a lot going on at SCAD. All right, pro, quickly. Freddie gone, Matt Olson in. Major League Baseball World Series trophy was at Savannah's St. Patty's Day Parade. You had to go check it out. Okay, but last night, the Atlanta Braves do it again. Another key player. The Atlanta Braves signed the 34-year-old, Kenley Jansen, the star, the number one reliever for the LA Dodgers, to a one-year, $16 million contract. The left-hander had 37 saves and was affected down the stretch. He'll probably take Mr. Smith's spot, who had 6 saves and didn't allow a run over 11 innings. So we'll see what happens. But, we got a new reliever, Kenley Jansen, 34 years of age. Basketball, Hawks 500. They won last night. They beat the Grizzlies. 120-105. They've been going back and forth. They're in the 9th spot to make the playoffs. So let's see what happens. I got about a minute to go here. PGA Golf, Brian Harmon is at the Valspar Open. He's tied for 7th at 8 under, 6 strokes off the lead. Matt Smith's 14 under. Unbelievable. You're 8 under and you're still not in the lead. All right. Gene Sowers last played at the Whole Classic. He finished tied for 27th at 1 under. That's on the Champions Tour. Don't forget the Corn Ferry Tournament. The PGA Corn Ferry Tournament will be here March 31st to April 3rd at the Landings. All right. Check it out. It's the second year. The Corn Ferry Tournament is coming here. The Deer Creek Golf Course. Going to be a lot of fun to watch. I'll have some interviews about that later on. Savannah Falcons, our local semi-pro football team, they're off to a 1-2 start. They opened up and they beat the Outlaws, the Effingham Outlaws, 20-14 in the first week. They then lost a heartbreaker to South Georgia Mustangs, 12-6, and then they lost last week in Jacksonville to the Argyle Avengers. All right, they're off this week. They'll be back next week at Memorial Stadium against the Jacksonville Spartans. Savannah Bananas, they're at it again, World Tour. Started Thursday and Friday last week at Grayson Stadium. They won both. They beat the Party Animals 4-2 in Banana Ball. Last night, I got to watch it on the internets. Pico Scala on YouTube. Great job. In a shootout. That's right. They play a shootout. A tiebreaker shootout. All right. It's crazy. Went 3 shootouts. The Savannah Bananas won 4-3 over the Party Animals. Savannah Shamrocks held their 43rd annual rugby tournament last week, and it was a great event. All right, coming up, we're going to talk some youth football. That's youth football with the man himself behind Battleground Football Camps, Coach Curtis Reese. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live on the Coach's Corner Sports Network in the Sound Garden in front of the 9 75-inch TVs. Gotta love it. John Henderson, thank you for letting me do this. We'll be back in 3 minutes talking youth football. Got to thank the sponsors. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991, is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, when it comes to uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, Come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room, if you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, all on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Once again, it's Saturday morning. It's the Coach Live in the Sound Garden in front of the new Sound Garden super screen. Okay, it's 9 75-inch TVs. You see it right behind my head, going strong. So once again, you got to come in and check it out. I can't wait for the next big sporting event. They had it last week. They had the race on here from Phoenix. And, of course, the Rubbin' and Grubbin' crew are up in Atlanta. They're up in Atlanta. At the Atlanta race. They're on the third turn. Okay, Lawrence Bennett, Brandon the Atlanta man Bain, who do Rubbin' and Grubbin', they're up there enjoying the race. So you got to love it. They're on turn 2. They're called the Turn 2 crew. Thank you. And, of course, Dennis Kessler, thank you for joining in. Yes, top of the morning to you, sir. Always a great show. Go Cavs baseball. Dennis Kessler, you can make a comment. You want to talk about something? Drop a comment in. You want to talk about the Braves trade? You want to talk about race car driving? You want to talk about the NCAA basketball tournament, which is unbelievable. It's, it's off the chain. So there's a lot going on. So I'm waiting for my guest to link in, but it doesn't think it's going to happen. So once again, back-to-back guests are not going to be here. So the coach has got to go off the cuff. Hey, I was going to have Curtis Reese, the director of Battleground Youth All-Star Football Camps. Okay, this guy does a great job. He puts on a number of events. Let me pull up my little flyer here that he sent me. I'm going to add it to the stream. I'm off to the sides. As you can see, Jacksonville, they're in Jacksonville right now. Then they're going to Greenville, South Carolina next weekend. Then they're headed to Philadelphia, and then they'll be in Savannah at the end of May. So that's the battle screen. Let me see if I can get that bigger. That's the Battleground Football Youth Camps, all-star games that Coach Curtis puts on. He does a great job. I'm trying to look for the flyer here. Anyway, what are they all about? Okay, Battleground Football Camps. Let me go to the website. Okay, I'm ad-libbing this because guest is not here, so you got to go off the cup here. The Battleground Youth All-Star Games are held for different age groups. There's a 23-man roster, 2 quarterbacks, 4 running backs, linebackers. All right. So that's what it tells me. Upcoming events. Let's go to the upcoming events, see if they upgraded it. That's all I got right now from the Battleground website. So, but it's a bunch of youth camps. They've done it for a number of years here in Savannah, Georgia. Coach Curtis Reese does a great job with the young guys. I also texted him, but I didn't get anything back. So, once again, you got to love it. You just got to freelance it. So, let's talk a little bit about basketball then, okay? I was going to do this in the next segment because I knew my athlete of the week, Cade Garola, okay, is at historic Grayson Stadium, Calvary and Day School, have a 3-game series. Savannah Country came in ranked 8th in the state. Calvary not having a good year. They were 6-8, but you know what? In region play, this region is a barn burner. So we'll talk about that in the next segment. So let me go to the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association all state teams were announced. These are the Georgia Athletic Coach Association gets together. They have a group of people that sit on the basketball board, and coaches nominate players or other coaches nominate players. And we had a bunch of kids make the all South teams in different regions. We had, I think, 3 or 4 coaches that were named Coaches of the Year. So in boys 6A, okay, Braden Baker, who was a guest on my show as a Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, scored over 1,000 points, senior. And then Kevin Wallace out of Effingham County High School, the guy's all-world. I'm pretty sure his brother is signed to play football at Savannah State. So those 2 6A boys, Georgia Athletic Coach Association all-state team. All right, in 4A, we had the Region Coach of the Year from Benedictine Military School. We had Frankie Williams. Congratulations, Coach Williams. Then we had the All-Stars, or the All-State teams. They're All-Stars, okay? Christian Neely out of Benedictine. Torian Bias out of New Hampstead. LaDon Bryant out of Benedictine. And Jordan Cave, only a sophomore, out of Islands High School. One of my guys made it. I didn't even know it. Plus, they said he went to New Hampstead and he had a different coach, but that's okay. All right. In Class 2A, Zion Powers out of Woodville Tompkins. In 1A, we had the Region Coach of the Year in Chad Carver. I was going to say Chad Griffin. Miss you, the AD, wherever you are, the coach of the AD. Come on back, okay? But Chad Carver out of Cavalry Day School, he was the Coach of the Year. And Dayon O'Neal, okay, 3-sport athlete, football, basketball, and baseball. He was made the all-state team out of private 1A Georgia Athletic Coaches Association, okay? All right, let's go now to the girls' side. All right, we'll start out in Region 4. All right, Coach of the Year. Trey Lanier did a great job, won the region. Great job, Trey Lanier. And the only girl from Islands High School, Veronica Ciazan, who I think was one of the top rebounders in the nation. She's also been part of the Karl DeMasi Sports Report as a Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete. She's a Howell Stacy Award winner. She's won the Region Volleyball Player of the Year. She's won the Basketball Volleyball Player of the Year. And in the spring, she's only playing soccer and track. Soccer, she plays defense. In track, she does a triple jump. The girl's amazing. And we're looking at maybe a volleyball scholarship for Veronica. Let's hope it happens. All right. Region 3A, Coach of the Year, Ilona Levette. They had Brandon Lindsay again. He retired or gave it up. So Ilona Levette was the Coach of the Year. Players of the Year not Players of the Year, All-State players from Region 3A goes to Amani Hamilton. Great career at Johnson High School. In 2A, we had Brianna Pilote out of Woodville Tompkins. And in 1A private, okay, another Coach of the Year, Amy Brooks out of Country Day. And who are the All-State Georgia Athletic Coach Association members from 1A private? We had Hannah Kale, Michaela Primo, and Abby Nicholson. And all 3 of them have been on a show too. So got to love it. A lot of these kids getting recognized. There's nothing you can do about it. Basketball here in Savannah, Georgia is unbelievable. We had one state champion with the St. Andrews Lions with Mel Abrams and that crew, and they got everybody coming back. So it could be back-to-back championship for the St. Andrews Lions. Then, of course, Windsor Forest, 3 out of the 4 years making it to the Final Four. They made it to the championship this year. Heartbreaker. They lost to Cross Creek. What are you going to do about it? You just got to, give them a lot of credit for doing what they do, and you got to love it. So that's the basketball wrap-up for this season. Don't forget, lacrosse is going on strong. Benedictine, Calvary, Savannah Country Day are the top teams in the area. They're putting on a show. South Effingham and Effingham aren't that bad. Hold it. We got the man himself. I've been freelancing this for almost, let's go about 9 minutes here, but we got the man himself, the director, the person that's in charge of Battleground Youth Football All-Star Games and Camps, no other than joining me on the coach's hot seat, Coach Curtis Reese. Coach, glad you can make it.
Man, thanks, Coach. Can you hear me?
I can hear you beautiful. Can you hear me?
Man, I can hear you loud and clear, man. We just excited out here right now today. We're here in beautiful Jacksonville, Florida, for Camp Battleground, man. We got a lot of participants, and we're just excited to give these kids an outlet in order to participate in football, man.
All right, so give us the lowdown. What's the background behind Battleground Football Youth All-Star Games and Camps? I know you've been doing this for a while. at Calvary Day School. Now you're going all over the place. You're going to Jacksonville, to Greenville? You're all over the place, buddy.
Coach, man, you've been rocking with me from day one, and I'm going to show you some of the kids back here, man. They're getting ready, and you can see it right now. Man, you've been rocking with me since day one. I want to thank you. Man, we started in Savannah 5 years ago, and this December will make 5 years. So we're 4.5 years in, and now we've been in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Columbia, South Carolina, Greenville. Man, listen, we've been to Atlanta. Now we're here in Jacksonville. And we're just trying to expand not only the brand of football, but the community of football, and expand Battleground. And what Battleground is just, once again, it's a tool for development for young players.
Now, as far as the tools, what are you having these kids tested on? And I know you have youth football all-star games, but right now at these camps, what are you letting these kids experience?
Man, listen, the pro experience, we measure kids in the 40 time. Right now, right here behind me, we are in the L drill right here, 3-cone L drill. We have the 5-10-5. We have 1 minute push-ups because they can't do, we don't have any weights, so they can't do the 225. So we're doing body weight, 1 minute push-ups. We have the 100-yard dash, and we have the broad jump. So, and then directly after this, we go into camp. We go into individuals. So they'll get individual training at each position, one offensive position and one defensive position for an hour. And then directly after that, we go into our 1v1 scenario. So they get to line up against each other. And directly after that, we take lunch and we break them down into 2 teams. And then we have our 7-on-7 football tournament.
All right, let me go to this right now because I want people to see this, okay? And you are all right there. So here you are. You're in Jacksonville this week. You go to Greenville, South Carolina. You're going to Philly. Got some great cheesesteaks there. And then you come back to Savannah, Georgia in May. So, all right, if you just tuned in, it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I'm talking to the man himself, the director of Battleground Youth All-Star Games and football camps, Curtis Reese. So here you go. I mean, how did you wind up in Philadelphia there, buddy?
Man, we have a huge Northeast following, and we have a lot of kids that come from the Philadelphia area, Haverford, Pennsylvania, and Ohio, Dayton, and Pickerington. And the only reason why I know these names specifically is because I do most of the recruiting, which I go on Instagram. And I go on Twitter, any social media site I go on, and I just search for kids, man. And we try to bring some of the best kids from all across the country to our events. So that's how I got in Philly, man. We got a large following in Philly.
And, tell people, I don't know how you do this like me. I don't know how we both do it. I coach basketball. You coach football. You still coach at basketball. How do you find time to do this?
Man, listen, Coach. It's the love of the game. That's the only thing that keeps me going, man. Because sometimes I'm like you. I want to quit sometimes. I just want to take a break. I don't want to give it all up. I just need a break. But the kids, and my philosophy is, if I don't do it, who's going to do it?
Yes. And that's my philosophy. It's been with the Prep Sports Report since 2000. Any little bit of exposure I can get to kids, that's what it's all about. It's led to a radio show. It's led to an internet show. It's led to a magazine, now a website. So anything I can get out there about kids. And that's why, when Chad Griffin, I miss it, the coach at AD, when he told me all about you and what was going on, I said, I got to jump on this because it's something special. So, but you have some roots here in Savannah, don't you?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm from Savannah, the west side of Savannah off Augusta Avenue. Went to Groves for 3 years, but I graduated from Effingham. Mom and dad are from Effingham and Savannah, respectively. So, man, the whole coastal Empire, Low Country area, man, is my stomping ground. I coached in Bluffton, Hardyville, Ridgeland for 14 and a half years, and then I took it down to Florida. I was down in Florida for 2 years, down in Bronson. So, man, listen, I kind of been all over the map between Savannah, Georgia, and South Carolina.
Well, you're doing a great job, Curtis, getting these kids involved, getting them some exposure. So let's talk. I know you're going to be in Greenville, South Carolina, and then you're going to go to Philly, and then you come back to Savannah. Give the people news about Savannah when you're going to be back in the Seaport doing these camps.
Man, Savannah is Memorial Day weekend. We'll be in Savannah the 27th and the 28th. K through 8th grade will all be on the 27th. The 28th and 29th. I'm sorry. The 28th is a Saturday. The 29th is a Sunday. But K through 8th grade will all be on Saturday. 9th through 11th grade will be on Sunday. We've got some junior colleges coming out for the 9th through 10th grade kids to look at them. I've got a couple of conferences that are coming down to look at these kids. So definitely is something that you want to sign up for. We're offering, not only do we offer the camp directly after that for K through 8th grade in the evening, we have a full contact spring game. So these kids get a whole entire camp. They get some training at their position, a position specific training. And then we split them up, old school pick 'em. I got you, all the way down to the last man. And then we play in a controlled spring game, which is really generic, but it's just, most middle schoolers don't have a spring game like high school. So it was just a thought that we came up with about 3 years ago, and it's been working. The formula has been working ever since.
Well, Coach, great job. Website, if they want to go get information, where do they need to go?
Listen, all of the information that you can find is all on our Facebook page, which is Battleground Youth All-Star Game. Now, if our summer showcase, and I know we didn't talk about this, but I'm gonna hit it real quick.
Go ahead, we got time.
Oh, we got time? Hey,
yeah.
July the 1st through the 3rd in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's the second year that we went down to Baton Rouge. And man, the city has us under contract for another year after this one. So they put us on a 3-year contract because they love what we did. And we got kids, once again, all over the country, from California, Washington, Northeast, Rhode Island, all the way down to the bottom of Miami that comes. If you want to register for that game, all you have to do is register at catch22eg.com/battle-ground. Once again, catch22eg.com battle-ground. And you can find us or contact us on any social media site: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everything at Battleground Youth All-Star Game.
And when you were playing, you didn't have all this, did you?
No, sir. We did not. And look, they just finished, this group right here just finished the 20-yard dash. So what we normally do is, for each age group, the younger age group, instead of running the 40, they'll run the 20 in laser time. So we've got our laser down there, man. It's, as you can see, we got the parents lined up on the gate, got the kids. So we are ready to go right here, Coach DeMasi.
Put that camera back on the kids. So I made you on the whole screen. Let's see what, there we
go.
Oh,
hold on. Let me turn it around. Oh my goodness. And I'm doing it on my phone. So I'm, if I'm on my desktop, I can, hey, y'all guys, give a shout out to everybody in the land, man. Y'all say, hey, y'all say what's up. Hey, look, guys, you guys are streaming all across the country, man. National syndicated show. Coach Karl DeMasi, man. Listen, this is my guy, man. He does very, very great work, and he helps Battleground a lot. So y'all give Coach, y'all say, hey, Coach, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you gotta love it, Coach. You gotta love it, and bring these kids up the right way. You're doing a good deed, and you know it, and I know it. It's better to give than to get, and you're giving a lot of your time and your hard work and your love to these kids. So keep it up. Hey, when you're in Savannah, I'm going to come down there. I'm going to come out there, and maybe I can even work it out where I might do a show from there.
Man, Coach, that would be awesome, man. Oh, and I apologize. We'll be in Savannah at oh my goodness, Floyd Park, which is located in Daphne Park, formerly known as Optimus Field. So so if you guys are familiar with Savannah, it's the only artificial turf football field in Daphne Park, right next to the beautiful Grayson Stadium.
And people are going to go bananas at your camp also, right?
Oh, absolutely, man. I cannot wait for the one in Savannah, back in the hometown.
All right, Curtis, keep it up. Great work. And anytime you got something, just let me know. Say yo, guys.
Hey, y'all give it up for Coach, man. Y'all say what's up, man. Y'all alive, man. Y'all alive, man. What y'all doing, man? Y'all look so dead. Man, look, we got kids from K through 10th grade out here right now. So I can't wait, Coach. Hey, soon as we get off, you know I'm getting back to work.
I'll talk to you later, Curtis.
Hey, thanks, Coach. Anytime, man.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I mean, he does a great job. He loves the kids. Savannah boy out of Groves High School, then finished his career at Effingham County High School. You got to love it. So Battleground Youth Football Camps, go to Facebook. You'll find out all information. They'll be here. He'll be home. He'll be back in the Seaport at the end of May, Memorial Day weekend. So just a great guy. All right, I'm going to take a break here, then come back because I'm going to give you quickly some baseball stuff because my Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic at the week, Cade Garola, is playing baseball over at Grayson Stadium. Savannah Country Day and Calvary going at it today, doubleheader. They moved everything up because of the weather. We'll talk about that in a little while. Got to thank the sponsors. Once again, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report live in front of the Sound Garden, the Super Screen, and it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dining service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. They'll come get equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room. If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief.
Okay, I hit the wrong button. I'm back. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, right here live on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Got about 5 minutes quick here because we'll have our next guest coming on, and it's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report every Saturday morning from the Sound Garden in front of the Super Screen at Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Okay, so I hit the wrong button. I'm doing something on the other computer. I hit the other keyboard, but here it is. So my Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week could not be here. Okay, and that's Cade Garola. Cade Garola is a senior at Savannah Country Day. He's been helping he's been a big part of the program since he was a freshman. They're having a great season, tough one last night. The game didn't start till 9 o'clock last night and didn't finish till 12 o'clock because of the weather. So what they do today, they're moving the doubleheader up today. It was supposed to start at 1 o'clock, but the forecast has the rain coming in really bad here in Savannah, Georgia. So they moved it to 11 and 2. So he couldn't be here, Cade Garola. Let me find my notes about Cade. Okay, that's my basketball notes. Okay, because I hit the wrong button. I wasn't ready for it. So last year, as a junior, okay, he was a pitcher, key player. They finished second in Region 3, 1A private. Advanced to the second round of playoffs, hit almost 300, hit 288 with an on-base percentage of 828 with 2 home runs and 30 RBIs, and he won 8 games on the mound. This year, he's off to a great start. He's doing unbelievable. I left those stats at home because I rushed out of the house. I didn't find out late last night that he wasn't coming on, so I had to put something together. But Cade Garola was this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic after the week, so hopefully I can get him on for next week, and we'll go from there. As far as baseball goes, Richmond Hill off to a great start. They're 10-2. So they dropped their first 2 games of the season to Pierce County and BC. They went 10 wins straight until they lost Monday to Glen Academy. Then they came back and beat Glen Academy on Wednesday. The rubber game, Richmond Hill against Glen Academy, was supposed to be yesterday, so I don't know what time they're playing, but they have Leighton Finley, pitcher shortstop, committed to play at Georgia, threw his first no-hitter against Woodstock on February 24th. Woodstock is currently ranked number 2 in Class 7A, one above, so that they're doing a great job. And then Evan Cowan, another Richmond Hill Wildcat, he signed to play at Georgia College and State already. So Finley and Cowan, unbelievable up there at Richmond Hill. Great job. From right here, Stacy Bennett might be in the line for being an athletic director there. So Stacy Bennett, the baseball coach, long time up there at Richmond Hill, then became an assistant principal. All right, Benedictine. What do you want me to say about Benedictine? They're also off to an unbelievable start, 10-2. I mean, you're talking about Justin Thomas, who's going to play baseball at Georgia, committed to play baseball at Georgia. Cam Edge, who his father, Chris Edge, was a standout baseball player at Savannah Christian, played at Georgia. You thought Cam Edge would be a baseball player. No, he signs to go play, makes a commitment to the West Point Military Academy to play football. You got him, Cam Edge. Who else is there? Parker McCoy. I mean, it's just got a great group of kids over there. Let me see who else I wrote down as far as BC goes. Parker McCoy, pitcher. He's only a sophomore. There was one other cadet, Pulaski. That's it, Pulaski. Let me see what my notes on Pulaski. I know I'm taking this out to 9:45 because then hopefully my next guest will be coming on. Charlie Pulaski, senior outfielder, infielder, part of the state title, which they lost to Marist last year. He had 286, recently signed to play baseball at Berry College. So you could say that Benedictine is very, 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 very loaded. All right, another team you got to know about, South Effingham. South Effingham, Richmond Hill, Glen Academy, Effingham. That 6A region is a black and blue division in any sport they play. South Effingham off to an 8-3 start. The big guy on the mound, Nick Milbrandt, was named the region pitcher of the year last year for the Mustangs. He's back. He also was a defensive lineman on South Effingham's football team. He decided to forgo surgery and was back to an open. He tore his ACL in October. He decided to forgo surgery and was back to make an opening day start against Savannah Country Day. He's only 250 pounds, nicknamed Tiny. Is 3-0 with a 1.91 ERA. He's off to a great start. Then you have catcher Aaron Benton. So we got it. Savannah Christian is in that black and blue 1A private. They're off to a 9-3 start. Matt Oglesby doing a great job over there. Of course, it's going to be a dogfight between them, Calvary, and Country Day. They did take 3 against Calvary already, so they've already played Calvary. There go my notes, okay? Eli Brown, he's committed to Mercer College. Who else is there? Gates. Josh Gates hitting .412. Unbelievable. Then Savannah Country Day was off to a 12-1 start. Calvary Day School, even though they're 6-8, well, now they're 7-8, they're in the thick of things. So baseball's been really, really big here this spring. and they're, I think, a third of the way through the season. So check out our story on the Prep Sports Report. We did a story about the baseball teams here, the breakdown of the baseball teams also. Travis Jadon did a great article on it. Check out last night's story, 3-1 win, Calvary in the final inning. They started at 9 o'clock. I think it was over at 12 o'clock. Once again, go to prepsportsreport.com for that story. Next up, we're going to talk a little youth basketball with the Georgia Parks and Recreation's U10 state champions, the Savannah Pitbulls, with head coach Kegan Richards. We'll be back in 3 minutes to talk some hoops with the, and did you know this? Repeating state basketball champions, the Savannah Pitbulls. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the sound garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV, because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. From cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style, we are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
Well, it's the coach. It's the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the Coach's Corner Sound Garden in front of the super screen, 9 75-inch TVs right there on the stage. It's going to be hopping tonight. We got a great band coming in tonight, a great tribute band coming in tonight. I'm going to get that in my next segment. But once again, we had Curtis Reese finally come on a little late. Cade Garola couldn't come on. Hold on. Here's my next guest. Hold on. Hey, Coach, how's it going? Did you? All right. And the email you gave me was what again? Right. All right. Hold on, people. You're watching this live. I'm setting up my next guest as we get a love live radio. Let's see. Where did I send it to? All right. Let me pull it up here. Right. Well, by that time, the show will be over. But what we can do, Coach, and people will watch me talk to you here what we do is we'll set this up for next week, and I'll make sure you get that email. I sent it to the right email, but I don't know why you can't see it. Yep. Oh, maybe that's what it was. I think I probably messed up on that, Coach. I'm trying to see. Hold it. Here we go. Right here. Here's the email. Yep. Kegan_3@hotmail.com. All right, but we're going to set this up for next week, so it's part of going live, and we'll set up next week. We'll carry it on next week because I want to get you to get on. I mean, you guys want it on the U8, U10. So once again, people who watch me talk to you, but we'll set it up for next week. No problem, and we'll make sure it works. I'll give you a call and make sure it works before we do this. Okay. All right. Well, we can do it next week. We'll do it next week and keep it going. But congratulations, and look forward to having you on, Coach. All right. Bye. There you go. The link went to his junk mail. All right. So once again, the Savannah Pitbulls are your Georgia Parks and Recreation Association U10 champions. And I want Coach to come on. I got a whole presentation for him. I don't want to put it out there right now, so we're going to leave it at that. But once again, I appreciate him calling me back. And you saw it live right here on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Anything can happen when you go live. You know, last week I pre-recorded everything, so it was nice and easy. But I like going live. That's what it's all about. And we're going to talk next week about the Savannah Pitbulls U10. Now, if you want the story, great story on the prepsportsreport.com. Please go to prepsportsreport.com. Look up the article on the Savannah Pitbulls U10 Georgia Parks and Recreation Association State Champions, done by Stephen Elmo Weeks. Stephen Elmo Weeks helps me a lot with the Prep Sports Report. He's a big part of it. Appreciate what he does, but it's there. The story's there. But we're going to have the coach on next week and have him talking about it. So I'm not going to use all the little presentations I made because I want to save it for next week so you guys can be surprised. There's a lot you can do with this program that I use here, and I really do enjoy it. So now what I'm going to do is catch my breath, okay, get set up for the last segment, 3 steps out the door, 3 videos about sports. Well, 2 are about sports. 1's about Savannah, Georgia. Stay tuned and check it out. And I'm going to show you who's playing next tonight in the Sound Garden and who's playing next week in the Sound Garden. You got to stay tuned to see this because it's really cool. Learning how to use this program is a lot of fun. So once again, Chad Griffin, love you, brother. So we'll see what happens, and we'll go from there. 3 minutes, I'll be back. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. You got to love live internet shows or the live radio. You never know what's going to happen. All the time. That's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia. Because Coach's Corner has been voted the best in Savannah for over 20 years running. It's no wonder why. There's always sports, live music in the Sound Garden, and delicious and abundance of pub food. No matter what the season, there's always a reason to check out Coach's Corner. Pick your favorite sport, pick your favorite team, and pick your favorite TV because Coach's is your place to be. Coach's Corner has been Savannah strong since 1991 and is always open for dine-in service for lunch and dinner. Remember, Coach's Corner still has takeout service. Join John Henderson and the crew for the best burgers, wings, and now pizza too. You can place your order by calling Coach's Corner at 912-352-2933. That's right, remember that number, 912-352-2933. So make your next pit stop at Coach's Corner. And as always, make it a night to remember at Coach's. At Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ. Calvary Day School would consider it a privilege to meet with your family personally. Call Philip Lee, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299.
For over half a century, it comes in uniforms, sporting goods, or trophies, Thompson's got you covered. cleats to caps and best prices on the biggest brands, Under Armour, Adidas, and more. From baseball to soccer, volleyball to softball, and yes, football too. Every season starts at Thompson Sports Shop. From cutting and equipped at Thompson Sports Shop's new location, 6606 Abercorn Street, Suite 102 in Savannah. Open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and seasonal on Saturdays. At locally owned Thompson Sporting Goods and Trophies, come see where everyone is a winner.
You still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian.
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the Center of Sports Universe at Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, Georgia, in front of the Soundgarden stage with the super screen on the stage. That's right. I'm here every Saturday morning. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, doing the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. I can't believe it's 2 years since we had to deal with COVID back in March of 2020. And, the coach didn't have a place to go. And John Henderson took me in, and I've been doing this ever since. It was the coach and the AD for a long time, for almost a year and a half, almost 2 years. And of course, before that was the coach and the Makos. So once again, I appreciate those two. Melissa Makos, miss you dearly. And of course, Chad Griffin, you know how I feel about you, buddy. So this is the last part of the show. The beginning of the show was 3 steps in the door. This is 3 steps out the door. This is where I take or find or notice 3 videos on social media that have stood out to me and how it relates to Savannah, Georgia. Of course, baseball is back. The Braves have been doing a lot, okay? Of course, Freddie Freeman now is a Dodger. He's back in his home state of California. We got a home boy, grew up a Braves fan, went to Parkview High School, got drafted by the Oakland A's, Matt Olson. He's coming back. We picked up a great reliever last night. We got a couple of outfielders. But there's no better way to start this because we missed this young guy. The Braves won the championship without this young guy. But there's something special about Ronald Acuna. Watch this. You're going to love it. So video number 1. I'm back. You got to love it. I'm back. Got to see that one more time. The crack of the bat. That's baseball right there, the wooden bat. You got to love it. He's back. Ronald Acuna Jr. is back. The Braves are back. We're going to have baseball April 7th against the Cincinnati Reds. The trophy was here. So the Major League Baseball World Series Braves trophy was here during the St. Patty's Day parade. You got to love it. Now, if you haven't been following this, okay, I told my good buddy Lawrence Bennett, I'm learning how to do a lot of things with this program. You got to see this, okay? Bill Lee, 75-year-old baseball player, former Boston Red Sox legend. I mean, he was, an all-star. He has the most wins for the Boston Red Sox as a lefty, okay? He came back and signed an independent league contract at age 65. He's 75 years old now. And he's pitching for the Savannah Bananas. And if you watched it last night, he came in the game, all right, Let me go to the next slide. There he is. He's pitched in 2 games for the Bananas. Last night in Daytona Beach at Jackie Robins Stadium, he came in and pitched in it, and he throws his leafus pitch. Well, ephus pitch. That's where he bloops it in for a strike. And he struck a guy out on it. It was great. You got to watch this video. Bill Lee, known as the Spaceman, because this guy was very odd with his playing days at the Boston Red Sox. He played 14 seasons. I think he played 11 with the Red Sox, 3 with the Montreal Expos. Yeah, they used to be the Montreal Expos before we had the Toronto Blue Jays. So this is something special. You got to watch this video. And, of course, the Savannah Bananas are unbelievable with their hype videos.
Now being driven in on the banana bike, Major League legend, Red Sox Hall of Famer, from the 1975 World Series, Major League All-Star, 75-year-old, please welcome the Spaceman, Bill Lee.
I have not heard a crowd react to a warm-up from a pitcher like this in my entire life. And here comes Bill Lee.
And this is from last week.
That one misses a bit up and out.
75-year-old, former Major League Baseball, Bill the Spaceman
near
Lee.
his hometown. He's near Burlington, Vermont. That one gets the
There you
bottom
go.
of the zone.
There's the leafus pitch.
1-1 on the DH for the Party Animals.
You gotta
and
love
that
it.
one is looped into shallow right center field. It's going to be a base hit.
I know, he gave it, but last night he struck out a player.
He faced in the banana ball tryout. That one fly to right. Jake Skoll will make the play. He gets it done. 3 fly balls, a weak single, and I got to be honest, Bill was very effective on the bump.
All right, and that's this little PowerPoint I put together. Hopefully you can read it on the screen. I'll see if I can make it larger. There you go. William Francis Lee. Born December 28, 1946, nicknamed the Spaceman, an American former professional baseball player who played Major League Baseball for the Red Sox and the Montreal Expos. On November 7, 2008, Lee was inducted into the Red Sox Hall of Fame. He holds the record for the most games pitched by a left-hander, 321, and the most wins, 94. On August 23rd, 2012, he signed a contract to play with the San Rafael Pacifics of the Independent North American League at age 65. All right? I know I'm reading it to you, but I got it. So Lee was used almost exclusively as a relief pitcher during his first 4 years with the Red Sox. In 73, he was primarily a starting pitcher. He started 33 of 38 games, which he appeared and went 17-11 with a 2.95 ERA, and he was named American League All-Star. He followed 1973 with 2 more 17-year win seasons. He started 2 games in the 1975 World Series. That's the one with Carlton Fisk waving the ball back in the fair territory against the Cincinnati Reds. Both games, he came out of the game, the Red Sox were winning. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. 75 years old. You got to love it. Now, of course, what is Savannah about this time of year? It's not sports. It's the St. Patty's Day Parade. And there's no better music than listening to what Karen Nussbaum did at WTOC, filming this band coming down the street on St. Patty's Day. It gives me chills. Oh, Danny boy. Now, this is St. Patty's Day. This is it right here. The bagpipes. No, they weren't playing Danny Boy, but I'm telling you right now, I got chills right now, and I didn't go down there. I guess I got to start giving in and say, I'm a Savannian. I need to go to that parade every year. I mean, that's special. That's special. Okay, so those are my 3 videos out the door. Ronald Acuna, got to thank Major League Baseball for that on YouTube. Savannah Bananas with, of course, Major League Baseball, former Major League Baseball, Bill, the Spaceman Lee, and, of course, WTOC, Karen Nussbaum with the bagpipes. I don't know where they were from, but it was something special. All right, what's going on tonight? I told you had to stick around to see this. What's going on tonight in the Sound Garden? Purple Madness. Check this out. You're going to love it. And you're going to see this tonight on the sound stage right behind me.
the days that you've been in city come like electric word like that means forever. That's a mighty long time. But I'm gonna tell you that it's something else. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. Don't have to be close to rule my world. Ain't nobody taking a side. Goodbye, movie. I just want your extra time and your.
And that's tonight on the Soundgarden stage right behind me. Purple Madness, the Prince tribute band. And I came. My wife's a Prince fanatic, and we came here during the summer, I think it was. Unbelievable show. Unbelievable show. Of course, Coach Cade does an unbelievable job last time in the tournament. Check it out tonight here at Soundgarden. Now, next week, if you're an older guy like me, all right, got to find my Legends of Rock Tribute Music Festival. There it is. What's going on here every night next week. But let's listen to the band that's coming in. Let me find it. Hotel California, tribute to the Eagles. They'll be Saturday night. They'll be the final band to play from 9:15 to 10:45. Check it out, and this is what you're going to see. Sorry, wrong one. Best concerts I've ever seen. It's going to be tomorrow night. I'm sorry, next weekend on the soundstage. Saturday night, 9:15, 10:45. Hotel California. The Eagles tribute band. And that's next Saturday night, the final band of the Soundgarden events that proudly presents the Legend of Rock Tribute Music Band. I mean, it's something special. I'll add my face to this right here so you can see that I'm still talking. All right, so Friday night, next Friday night, 6 to 7 p.m., we have the All Fired Up Band, which is the tribute band to Pat Benatar. Then from 7:30 to 8:45, we got Excitable tribute band, which is Def Leppard. Then Friday night, to wrap it up, we got from 9:15 to 10:45, Departure, tribute to Journey. I got to get here. I got to bring the wife with me. This is going to be a lot of fun. Then Saturday night, from 5 to 5:30, we have the Monkey Man, which is the tribute to the Rolling Stones. Then Saturday, 6 to 7:30 p.m., all right, we got Cherry Bomb, tribute to Joan Jett. Starship, I think she sang for Starship. Okay, then Saturday night from 7:30 to 8:45, we got 84, tribute to Van Halen. And then from 9:15 to 10:45, we got Hotel California, tribute to the Eagles. What a show it's going to be here in the Soundgarden next weekend. Don't forget tonight, Purple Madness, Purple Rain, tribute to the Prince. Okay, I'm getting excited. Yeah, okay, I gotta wrap this up. It's been a show that it's a live show. Guests come, guests go. Guests can come on, guests can't. Can't control the weather. Appreciate all my guests. Curtis Reese, of course, local guy from Garden City, Groves High School, doing the battleground youth football game, all-star games, and camps. Okay, got to thank, of course, for him trying to get on, Kegan Richards, the coach of the Savannah Pitbulls, U10 Georgia Parks and Recreation Champions. They also won it as 8-year-olds. Check out the article by Stephen Elmo Weeks on the prepsportsreport.com website. And, of course, got to thank you for listening here, whether it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it may be. And, of course, to my man Lawrence Bennett for keeping me straight, keeping me on top. He's part of the Turn 2 crew up there at the NASCAR race at the Atlanta Speedway. Miss you, buddy. I'll see you next week. We'll be back on Wednesday night. I don't know if we'll be back live Wednesday night, but don't forget Wednesday night, they'll be live. Rubbin' and Grubbin' with their NASCAR show with Brandon, the Atlanta Man Baines, and our podcast, the Who's on First Base Baseball podcast, will be posted on Wednesday night if we don't go live, and I'll be back here next Saturday. So whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, the rest of the week until till Wednesday night, always hit it out of the park. And until I talk to you next Saturday morning, may it be best week ever. God bless. Pray for all those people in the Ukraine. They need it. We're lucky we're free. We're lucky we live in the United States. God bless. I'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed the show. And it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network.